Body a lens for my vision. I see you fake pretending. You burnt, you ran out of minutes. You burnt. Come running. President of the baby. They salute the killer lieutenant. Salute. Rock the shit that I can't even spell. Louis my shell, no money trail.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Now it's ended up with a lot riding on it. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the point. And White with the stuff.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys roll.
Oh, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Rondo, the long distance three is barrel.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
And it's White missing. Rondo against White, and the jam by Rajon Rondo.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. White's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Davis, again, Los Angeles.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Levine. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lakers passing it around. Here's Kuzma. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They've come out of the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. And has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Back to LeBron. Here's the 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's White. Kicks it to Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And Chicago has possession. It's a 3-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Rondo against White. Carries it from about 10 feet away.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Back to Rondo. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Carter. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy layup.
Down low. Rondo finds Cousins. Back to Rondo. Over White. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Cousins. And that's now 10 points for Rajon Rondo. White the pass to Porter.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. And it's so early if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
A solid start to his rookie year for Wendell Carter. And ultimately he was cut short as he had to have surgery on his thumb. But he showed why he was drafted so high.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. This Dunn comes in for White. He gets it in there. LeBron's got 5.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Feeds to Young. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Davis. And for Carter, after being shut down, Chris, he said he couldn't wait for summer to start so he could improve.
I mean, that's the way the NBA goes, and you have to want to better your game the way Carter does to make it in the NBA. He showed just how much he can impact the floor in his limited time, and this team is excited about what he can do.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Cousins. Good as Green picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cook's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we've got a lot of game left to play.
And Green gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And another turnover here by Chicago.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Davis. Back to Cook. He kicks to Cousins. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. .56 seconds left in the first quarter. Young against Davis. Young drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The pass to Green. Shoots over Satoransky. And Green with the basket on the assist by LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Cousins again, Los Angeles.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn dishes to Young. Back to Dunn. Now Satoransky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Cook. A reverse. And it's good on the way in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Cook at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health of the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And it's White in for Chris Dunn.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
James, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Los Angeles. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me in the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Bulls, Porter's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for center Ansel.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now?
Coaching staff like seeing Markkanen work on his defense. I mean, showing improvement on this end.
Porter against LeBron. Stolen by Markkanen. Porter looking it over. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rondo on the double team. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. Markkanen trying to break loose. And that one's good by Porter.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Davis finds James. Back to Davis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And it's White missing. Lakers leading by 21. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope for the 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chalk up 2 there.
With clean mechanics. Carter Jr. shoots with confidence. Not much else the D can do there.
Fires from deep. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Rondo. And that's now 9 points for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Let's it go from 14. It's Chicago with another bucket.
It's encouraging whenever Levine connects from mid-range. I mean, he's showing he wants to get better from it.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Here's White. Kuzma pulls it in. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Levine for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, Kev, he's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. From deep three-point range, and the Lakers get it back. There's the triple. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
White against Rondo. Pass to Carter. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Kuzma slams it in.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Kuzma brings the double team. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 now.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Takes the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And so Levine nails both of them. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Green inside the three-point line. Again, the Lakers.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Levine with it. Fires for 3. And so it's Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Big, a tremendous start for Rajon Rondo. He had 13 points and 3 assists. And that...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
So for Chicago right now, Markin and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1 spot.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
There's Green with the 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 9.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And it's leading the scores.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And for those of you turning in, we're about to get that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Demonstrating how dangerous he can be. I love seeing Kuzma be aggressive and look to score often when he's hot.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Levine can't hit. And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
Kuzma brings the double team. Carter against Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you.
All-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
And here's White. He's got 8. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And they're able to recover. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Porter with the steal. Out to the right wing. White wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago. No good.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different. They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job, okay. We don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. Oh, that's blocked.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for White. It's good from long range.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the three.
James kicks to Rondo. Back to LeBron. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Danny Green. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, and Cousins just has the mentality that no one can stop him. Even when he gets hit, he has the talent to brush it off and still nail the shot.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. There's the feed to Young. And it's denied, but he gets it back. Moves back up. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And they double up Cousins. Pass to Rondo. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Can they get it? Here's Dunn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up? And the flair Dunn plays with, when he pulls these moves off, it ignites the rest of his team.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one's good. Daniel.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
John misses. Satoransky against Rondo. Pass to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. James has got 13 points in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes...
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Los Angeles on D. Now, here's Satoransky. Four on the clock. Young outside. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. The minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Chicago with the ball. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. Dunn's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Bradley, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Oh, the shot Bradley has practiced time and time again. Now, a legitimate threat to hit off the catch.
Dunn looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Hutchison. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Bradley can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn. Cook. That's his 5th foul. Jared Dudley's checked in for James. Then for the Bulls, Felicio comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for Dunn. Here's Arcidiacono. Passes it to Valentine. Clock at 6. Arcidiacono, the pass to Valentine. Good on the triple. Valentine's got his first 3 points of the game.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Dudley. Bradley up top. Over Valentine. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Dudley.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Satoransky, and the basket is good. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The 3 from Bradley. A 3-pointer is right on target. And so it's Arcidiacono with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Arcidiacono, the pass to Cornett. 6 to shoot. Here's Valentine, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. Here is Cook. On the wing, Daniels. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, 3-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively, incredible.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Satoransky with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Satoransky, the pass to Felicio. Here's Arcidiacono. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by McGee.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from. And that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
Los Angeles has gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. .130 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Brent from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Daniels from outside, sinks it. What range from outside, wow. Daniels has got 9 points now in just the second half. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
A three from Bradley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And that one's good, Caruso.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
That one goes. Count it.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Satoransky, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Drills the three-pointer.
Tell you what, he's putting on the show right now. Bradley finds his rhythm. He's capable of owning you on the scene.
Here's Felicio. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that